Hi guys, it's Brenda with Creative Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make the Patriotic rose wreath. I did some prepping ahead of time, so I have the stars that we're going to use on the wreath. I already painted them. I added a little bit of glitter, the iridescent glitter. You don't have to do that. I did that on my last one. I just like it. And then it comes in a 10-piece. I got these at Michael's, and they're good size. You can use bigger ones if you want, or smaller. It's up to you. So I'm going to set these aside. And all I did with those was use the apple barrel white paint to paint them, and then I put a couple coats on each side, and then when it was a little damp, I sprinkled a little bit of the glitter, and then I just used hairspray to kind of hold the glitter on. And then you're going to either need a wire frame or a flower board. I think these flower boards to make this kind of wreath makes it so much easier than using a wire wreath. I got these on Amazon. You can find it on Etsy. My first one I bought on Etsy for $8 and plus shipping. This one, it's uniqueinthecreek.com. You can go on their site, but I found a 5-pack on Amazon for $47. So I purchased the 5-pack the last time, so I have them. And then I prepped this yesterday on all the holes. I put the zip ties on each. That way you didn't have to watch me doing all that. But go ahead and put them all over. Tighten them. And you can use jute at the top. The 2 holes here, you can tie jute on to hang your wreath afterwards. And then the rolls are 10-inch mesh rolls. I have white and of course the red. So I cut those to about 9 inches. I have a couple that are already cut. And all we're going to do with those, here, let me show you first how, even though I have those ready, you're going to take and measure the 9 inches. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. You do close to it. And these rolls come bigger. This is just left over from the last wreath I did. I do have extra, but I think they're 12-inch rolls. And then you're just going to fold this like that. Kind of scrunch up the bottom, and then you're going to put a zip tie around it. Pull it tight. Oh, let me do it the other way. I always put it on the wrong way, I think. I did it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Get a little bit more of that. Alright, and then you just cut off the excess. Okay. Alright, and then you got that. So we have a few of the blue ones, so we're going to put these on our flower board. Okay, so this here at number 1, they're numbered. It kind of helps. There's the first outer circle, the inner 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can, some people like to work from the middle out. Some people like to start on the outside and work in. I did my last one working on the outside and went in, and I like that better. So I'm going to continue to do that. So on the outside, you're going to use the blue. It's your preference how you want your wreath to look. You don't have to put them in the exact same spot. You kind of know, like, you place it in there, and you kind of just put it in the zip tie that's already tied down here. Kind of just lay it in there for now. And then over here, I do have a red one ready. You're gonna lay that one in here. And then what's gonna happen is this end is gonna go over here with the red, and this one is gonna come over here with this blue. And then this one's gonna either go, you can tell once you put them in if it's gonna go behind it or in front of it in the zip tie. And then once you have about 3 in there, you'll pull that zip tie that's on your flower board. You'll pull that tight and that'll hold them in there. Eventually, when you start getting towards the middle, you don't really need to put them through the zip ties like that. Mesh kind of sticks together, so it kind of just stays. You don't have to. I did most of mine like that with the last one, but there was a few. It kind of gets pretty full and it's hard to see what you're doing. Okay, so like this one is gonna go in the other blue one. So you have 2 blue. Then you have the red, but you want the blue is gonna go on top of that, and you kind of just pull it tight. And then that one can go in the back, but you're kind of gonna pull it. Because this one's also going to go in here. You just take your time and you kind of just mess with it. And I'm going to put this one. I'm going to put this one in here now. I'm going to put this one before I put that one in. You kind of just, as you go, you kind of see what works best. So then this one would go in here. This one would reach over to here. And you just put them in the zip ties. And once you have the one zip tie full, like this one already has 3 in it. So you're gonna pull that tight to hold it. You're gonna snip off the end of the zip tie. And then this one, this end is going to go into this one. And that one will go in there, but I will also put another blue one that I have ready. Let's put this one in for, wait, this one's loose. Just kind of tighten it. All right, once it gets in there, and this one's gonna go in here. It's hard to do this in video and show y'all what I'm actually doing. That one's starting to come out. And see, like this one wants to go up behind it. So you just kind of take the corner, push it in. That one. See how it kind of forms, and then that one will go in there. And a red one will go there. Alright, so let me see here. That one came out, didn't it? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get this one to go back in. Where's the end of it? It's on the back. I can't get a hold of it. Come on. You just pull it tight. Snip it. Throw it out. Okay, what? Hold on. What do I have going on here? This one? No. Where did this one fall out of? This one had to come out of... No, this one had to be here. Okay. And then... But the zip tie came off. That's what happened. Alright, let me put another zip tie on it. Yeah, I don't think that's working. Just take your time with it. At first it takes a little while getting used to putting them in position. Like that one fell off. I think it's a little frayed, but it's okay because that'll be hidden once you have it all together anyway. So you're just gonna pop that one back in there. And then this one was coming over here. That was the problem. Maybe. Hold on, let me. Sometimes it's kind of hard to put them in and they want to pop back out. See, like that one. And this one. Because the red one's going to go here. So, let me get a red one. Okay, so the red one, you're just going to take, you can put corner to corner like that. And then squeeze the ends. Put a zip tie around it. Putting them all backwards. I wanted to do this video earlier in the evening, but I was just so tired, and then I lay down for a little bit and started to fall asleep. And at some point I just really didn't feel too good, and now I feel like a headache's coming on, and I'm just very tired. Paint my nails and stuff before church tomorrow, but it's not getting done tonight. That's okay. Nobody's gonna be looking at my nails, I guess. Okay, so, and then that one would go in there, and then one probably go right in there, right behind it. And this one came out again. Sure did. This one, this little bugger doesn't want to stay in there. And sometimes if they pop back out once you get more on, you can kind of just tuck it in there and it'll stay. Because the mesh, it kind of sticks together anyway. But sometimes you're like fighting with it to stay. Like this one, see, and then it just keeps popping out. So you just gotta take your time doing it. It's kind of hard on video to show you what I'm actually doing. And okay, I'm pulling this one tight. got the reds and the blue, and then I'm just going to cut off the excess. Okay, so then we're going to put this blue with the red. Somehow we're going to get that in there. There we go. You see then when that twists up, that kind of holds it to, and then that one would go in there. Because on this side it's pretty much all blue, and then over here it's going to be the swirl of the red and the white. Alright, I think if I let it go, it'll be okay. Okay, so over here, wait, then that's going to be two whites together. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I mean, if you put one in and it doesn't look right, you can take it back out. It doesn't have to be any sort of way. I mean, you just kind of, you do what you like. That's with any craft. You don't have to do it exactly. You make it your own. See, that one just came out. So I'll have to squeeze that one back in. It kind of gives you an idea of how to do it. And then you just go, once you get this outer circle done, then you move to the next line. And then you're just gonna, over here, you would do the blues. And then once you get over here, you're doing the red, and then the white, and the red. Until you get all the way in the middle. And then as you're wrapping that, it's gonna look like a rose. And then at the end, I just hot glue these onto the blue part. And then you're done. But I will do more of this video showing you more of it. I think it's just kind of hard to see it. And then with, maybe I didn't tighten that one. That one feels loose. See? Hold on, let me pull that one in the back. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I didn't have it. I hadn't tightened it. I just had it sitting there, that's why. Alright, so get that one done. This one can there we go. Alright, so they're all in on that side. And then we have, okay, so the white will go under here. And then the red is going to go with the white. You kind of get the idea now. And then this one we go in here. Did I miss one? No, I didn't miss one. Okay. So we're kind of going to do the white on the out. And that's getting all frayed, and then that makes it harder. Okay, so like that. Let me pull, the red's getting ready to come out again. Sometimes you need like more hands to do this. But it just takes time. It's not hard, it just takes some time and practice at first. A couple times I had to cut some of the zip ties off and redo spots, but you live and learn. That's gonna come out. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold it for a minute, but it starts to look something like that. And then once you have the outer part done, then you start in here and do the same thing until you have that one. Then you go to the next line, and over here is going to be the red and white. And then over here is the blue. And you just keep doing it until all these are filled. And that's what gives you the shape of the rose. I don't want to tie that too tight because that's clean this table up so I have pieces all over the place. And it's saying my phone's got a low battery. Alright, I'm just gonna make this into a 2-part video because I didn't have my phone charged the whole time. I'll probably work on this some more tomorrow after church and do another video with doing the rest of it. I'll probably leave it like this for tonight because I'm tired. I had planned on just doing the entire video and doing the entire wreath in one shot, but I'm not going to be able to do that because my phone's dying and it is, I don't even know what time it is. It's probably after 10:30. So I want to go to bed so that I can get up in time for church in the morning. And then I don't really have anything planned. I have to run to Joann's Fabrics and return a few things because I don't think I'm going to do those shirts. I had someone else look at them today and it's just going to be a lot of work. A lot of work that's really not going to be worth it, and I just don't have the time. If I didn't have to work, if I was home all day or something, it would be fine, but with working as much as I do, I'm just not going to be able to make these shirts. So I'm going to take all that stuff back because I have my receipt. And this week, take the shirt and the money and give it back to the guy because it's not worth it. I thought it was going to be easier than what I thought, but listening to the noise, I thought somebody was knocking or something. I don't know what that noise was. Alright, well, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon after church, and we can work some more on this wreath. I might fill a little bit in before I come back on video. Maybe at least, finish another row or something to cut the video down a little shorter. I don't know how well you can see what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna need to move my craft table out and then put another table in front of that to be able to video better. I'm trying to find the right, just depends on what kind of craft I'm doing. But I was give like 15 minutes tonight just trying to get a good angle to be able to see exactly what I'm doing on the table. So that's why my head's chopped out of it. I just couldn't find a good angle, so I was like, forget it. We're just gonna do the video like this. But I hope everybody has a good night, and I'm gonna get off of here since I'm just rambling on because I'm tired. So I will be back tomorrow with part 2. Have a good night. Bye.